We took Mom and Granddad with us on vacation to Las Vegas and the Grand Canyon. Before our flight out of Pittsburgh, we went to Wheeling, West Virginia to take Granddad to Cabela's. This was a portion of Lake Mead as seen from our airplane on the way into Las Vegas. Granddad didn't have to wait long to find a slot machine. They were right in the airport when we arrived. This was our hotel, the Paris Las Vegas. Will had a lot of fun feeding the pigeons during lunch on our first day there. We went to the Pawn Stars pawn shop. It's definitely just a seedy little dive, but we can say we've been there now. Will used a lot of pennies making wishes in the fountain, and every wish was for a kitten. Until Mom explained that wishing for a kitten didn't necessarily mean that you would get one. At that point, he wished that I wasn't allergic to kittens so that we could get one. One evening, we got to see the Bellagio fountains with our hotel in the background. One evening we rode to the top of the Eiffel Tower at our hotel. The view was breathtaking, but it was rather chilly up there. This was a view of Lake Mead on our way from Las Vegas to the Grand Canyon. We visited Hoover Dam on our way to the Grand Canyon, and it was definitely impressive to see. I loved seeing the desert and the mountains between Las Vegas and the Grand Canyon. It was amazing to see an environment that was so different from what we see every day. This was the mountain goat Mom spotted. I wasn't fast enough to get a very good picture, but it was awesome to see him. The rock formations were absolutely beautiful. Granddad spotted this herd of antelope as we were driving, which was really cool to see. As we drove east toward the Grand Canyon, the temperature steadily dropped. The shrubs that were very sparse in Las Vegas gradually became more plentiful and then larger, and eventually we started seeing trees. At the crest of one of the mountains, we drove into a snowstorm. Snow had already covered the ground and also the road, which made driving very treacherous, but Jerry did a wonderful job as always. Me, Mom and Granddad got up early to see sunrise at the Grand Canyon. We were a bit disappointed by the thick cloud cover that morning, but it was still a beautiful view. These two bright spots are where the sun was breaking through the clouds to shine on the canyon walls. Can you imagine had the whole canyon been lit up like that? When we returned to the canyon that morning with Jerry and Will, we saw a whole herd of elk along the road. Did I mention it was incredibly cold at the Grand Canyon? On our way back to Las Vegas, we saw a beautiful rainbow as the storm clouds passed. We drove past what must have been an Indian reservation. It was very desolate and impoverished. I loved seeing these little red cactuses growing wild in the desert. Back in Las Vegas, we took some time to walk through some of the different hotels. This was the Bellagio. Granddad said this was his favorite statue. Mom and Will enjoyed some cotton candy off of the buffet. The best part about Las Vegas is that we were all winners. Granddad won $600. Jerry won $370, Mom won $250, and even I won $10. On our last day, we took Granddad to see the Golden Nugget in Old Vegas. It was bright. While Granddad was gambling at the Golden Nugget, Jerry and I took Will walking to pass time. We went in a little souvenir shop, and Will promptly knocked a glass off of a shelf and broke it, which I, of course, had to pay for, spending all of my ill-gotten gambling gains. Overall, the views were beautiful. Some walks were arduous and some were cold. The buildings were magnificent and some lines were long. But what transcends all the ups and downs of our trip was the priceless, unforgettable time spent together as a family. We are so blessed.